From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Blue Jays. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And pitching here today, Rodriguez. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
All right, ready to go here. Kyle Stowers digs in now. And we're underway here this afternoon. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Kyle Stowers.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
Edwards went deep in his most recent game. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just getting started here in Toronto. Base hit, so a man aboard now with one away.
Yeah, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins, went deep in the ball game last night. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting fourth, first baseman Griffin Conine.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Comes up empty.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. It's in and out of his glove. He scores and they have the lead. To second and he's safe.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So runner at second, 2 down. Liam Hicks now at the plate. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that is that. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. What's the word on him? Stepping in, Chet Ray.
Right fielder, number 88.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air, center field. One down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Tom Wad.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them, and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Third home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Next to hit, Jill Sands. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a pop-up. Edwards under this one. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We go on to inning number 2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Lopez matched a homer in his last game.
Aye.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Lopez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned, so they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1 right through there for a strike. He goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Right fielder Austin Slater.
And foul ball. You're one.
Ball one.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Now, Graham Pauley. He was late there, strike one. Two down, nobody on. Outside corner, there's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
0-2 now.
Nope,
Really
that's
good
down.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the second. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning, Tim Lund getting ready to hit.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stowers gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, first baseman, number 66.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And there's a foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's it.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Marlins, Esteury Ruiz.
Nope, outside.
comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, and it goes just foul. That one drilled left field, and that's just foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
For the Marlins, left fielder,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Allen takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Edwards in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nothing doing for the Marlins. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 98.
And he grounds one to the right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
48.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, right fielder, number 88.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Chet Ray. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a swing and a miss. Ray, a right fielder with good range, hitting leadoff in today's game. And his slugging percentage so far this year right around .450. Here's 0-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 12th of the season, and it gives him the lead in the 3rd. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Late swing, foul to the left. 1-2 now. Right side, hard hit. Konai takes it to the bag. That's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, number 39.
Next to hit, Jill Sands. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Liner caught at second. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 up, 1 down.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
High chopper to third. Slings it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Liam Hicks.
So digging in, Liam Hicks. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 13.
It's softly on the ground to third, and a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
This one in the air, right field, and that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, number 66.
And that one fouled off. Lund aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Ryan Gusto appears to be getting loose. Bacher getting loose as well. In the air to left center. Ruiz on the move to the alley. Brings it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Now it's the shortstop, Ken Yu. Got him to chase one above the zone there. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. In the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 4. Chinese Taipei have the advantage, 4-1. Back now in Toronto. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boogie's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group. You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's in. Ball 2.
In the dirt, ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Foul ball there.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Three-two on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging. Chinese Taipei leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
To third, Chen. Long throw to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
For the Marlins, third baseman, Graham Hawley.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. And foul ball. In the air, left field, Sands. Should have this one, and that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. Home half of the 5th coming up. Chinese Taipei with the lead. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Tom Wad digs in now. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though. Good wood on that changeup, barreled it up, just couldn't keep it between the lines.
In the air, right field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, number 88.
So back to the top of the order. And now, Chet Ray. He's already homered in this game. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Chinese Taipei lead it 4-1. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Yuri Ruiz, the next to hit. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-1. This one chopped up the middle. The flip. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
First and second, no outs. Xavier Edwards, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. That clips the corner.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Trying to bunt his way on. Wad flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! So he goes yard to left. Home run number 5 on the season, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Stepping in, Griffin Conine.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Fouled off. He was late.
Now, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get one batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Liam Hicks.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep him from getting away.
For the Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball, that's out.
In the air to left center. Howe under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Austin Slater.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Hicks off of first with 2 away. To the right side. It's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. Swing and he popped it up. Under it. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins add 4 on the grand slam. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Chet Howe.
Number 92.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bender, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And fouled off. The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Now batting left fielder number 39.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And the 0-1. On the ground right side. And he can't come up with it.
Now batting third baseman.
1 out man at first. Now the third baseman, Will Chen. Rudder takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. He'll score. It's 5-5.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. And he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Gusto.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
First offering, runner goes, pitching for a strike. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Shin will hit next. Swings and misses. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Dallas.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder Esteury Ruiz.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, Wad. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Out to short, Yu. Sends it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Now here is Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
That's to third, Chen. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. This ball game still tied 5-all. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 7th. Ken Yu now at the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, catcher number 48.
And now, Pawn Allen, 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back here at Rogers Center. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norton. And that is out of play. Oh, 1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. Performance nothing short of clutch. With that swing, he's given his team the lead and a huge psychological boost. So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So up next, Liam Hicks. 0 for 3 in this one.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just comes.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching.
Chance Who on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball.
1-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
For the Marlins, right fielder
Austin Slater stands in. 1 for 3.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Fish out front here, 6-5.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Nardi.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The Marlins holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2. Way inside. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Digging in, Jill Sands. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a pop-up. Hicks moving under it. Brings it in, and there's two down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing, and he popped it up. Brings it in. That is the inning. The Fish on top here, 6-5.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, a closer, Jude Wells.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Stepping in, Esteury Ruiz. On the ground to third, Chen. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And down on strikes he goes, and two away now.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Anthony Bender.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Lund leading things off and takes a strike.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Number 66.
Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. So now a pinch hitter, Jill Hahn. Looking to start something with one gone. The Marlins trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is outside.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
1-1 now. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, number 90.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ken Yu. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Gets under it and pops it up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-5 the final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.